so many opportunities for so many people when we all start to embrace this idea of becoming food-producing cities.
Despite its small size, Singapore is home to over 5.7 million people, one of the most densely populated countries in the world. With so little land available, Singapore faces a challenge in feeding its population. Only about 1% of Singapore's land area is used for agriculture. Discover from these green leaders how the country is also developing new agricultural innovative technologies to help it become more food self-sufficient.
So we have come together to bundle our forces to design a unique and sustainable urban farming concept to be used in cities and megacities, of which we have decided to roll out in Singapore first.
They're building a forest city. They're building an agriculture city.
It's a city farm. So over here, we try and bring the farmers to people. So we want to bring it to spaces that they're already existing, but we wanted to repurpose it.
We are going back to farming, but in a very different way.
In the heart of a bustling megacity, a green revolution is underway. These are the stories of initiatives who are turning this megacity into a thriving, sustainable oasis.
I started growing my own food about 5-6 years ago. So when I was looking at my own produce, I told myself, how wonderful it would be if I can bring fresh, nutritious produce, to families, to cities, basically to feed the country. We cannot continue to, grow food the same way that we have been due to climate change, water scarcity, as well as population growth. We need to find new and innovative ways to produce food.
Meet Grace Lim, the co-founder and CEO of Urban Farming Partners Singapore. Grace's farm, Grow Grace, is changing the game. Indoor farming is a solution that embraces technology and innovation.
Indoor farming can empower cities to be able to grow their own food and to be self-sufficient, and in a very impactful, very significant way.
Simone Lim, the creator of opportunities at City Sprouts, is reshaping urban landscapes. Their approach? Focus on community and education.
I think it's very important for people in big cities to find a connection with their food. It's not about the production here, but it's about what we bring to the community. I want to try something that reconnects me with nature, that I can get out of the office, give farm tour to people, educate them about where the food source comes from before it's a bit too late.
Meet Henry Gordon Smith, a global citizen and founder of Architecture Global Urban Agriculture Consultants.
They've developed policy and zoning and incentives around urban agriculture that say this is allowed to be done on top of a parking garage or allowed to be done in a vacant area. I'd say Singapore has now moved into the front runner of having all of the available infrastructure needed for that.
And we have 36 farmers here, all doing different stuff. Some of them are hobbyists, some of them are production farmers. We do sell them, we call them a collective booth, and they are actually open for sale during our farmers market. So you can buy freshly harvested mushrooms, freshly harvested basil, no pesticides, nothing.
Singapore's architectural community is also joining the green movement.
We are going back to farming, but in a very different way, harnessing technology and AI to ensure that we use our land in a very, very precious way to produce food.
In 2019, Singapore launched its 30 by 30 initiative.
Singapore is a very small country, so obviously we don't have enough land apportioned to agriculture. So right now, more than 92% of our produce is imported from all over the world. But the government, they decided that we should have this 30 by 30 vision.
8 years from now, we should be able to produce 30% of our own nutrients.
These stories show us that even in the heart of a megacity, a greener, more sustainable future is possible. In a world of finite resources, they are sowing the seeds of possibility. These gardens, these farms, they are the heartbeats of a city's soul. Singapore is leading the way, and the world is taking note.
Singapore is small, but precious. It shows what a small little country with so little land, almost no natural resources can do. So it provides the kind of inspiration and hope to many, many countries around the world